This is NewsBreak26 in southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. Restoration efforts for the 164-year-old Swallowtail Lighthouse on Manan have been officially completed. A grand reopening was held on Friday, celebrating the successful restoration, which was made possible by more than $600,000 in donations. The event included a ceremony at the Manan Community Center, followed by free tours of the newly restored Lighthouse and Keeper's House. The project, which began with fundraising in 2022, addressed significant water damage and rot discovered after the removal of the lighthouse's 90-year-old wooden shingles. Lighthouse keeper Ken Ingersoll expressed his joy at being able to see the project through to completion.
I've had a few of the fishermen tell me that I can actually turn my light out now because the tower's so bright that they can see it from way offshore. And to me, that's wonderful, you know. And to look at the peninsula, the light station itself has a lot of pride, a great deal of pride. And brought it back to its former glory. And to be able to save one of these light stations is pretty special.
The restoration has fortified the lighthouse, ensuring it can withstand the next 50 years of harsh coastal weather. Ingersoll, whose late wife, Lori Murison, championed the restoration of Swallowtail and sadly passed away in 2021, said she would be proud of how it stands tall today.
Lori and I actually discussed this before she departed, and you know what, she knew it would carry on. One way or the other, it was going to carry on. Certainly not to this degree. Wherever she is right now, she's smiling. I know it, you know, because I can feel it. It was such a big project, a huge part of our lives for almost 20 years. And to see it draw to its completion, why it's actually a little overwhelming.
Sports celebrities from across North America descended upon Charlotte County for an annual event in support of the world's oldest basketball court. For more on this, here is CHCO's Madison Gowan.
The third annual Archie golf tournament took place this Friday and Saturday on the Algonquin Golf Course. The tournament honors the late Lyman Archibald, a member of the very first basketball team, while raising funds for the world's oldest basketball court.
When we started raising money for the world's oldest basketball court, we're running an $18 million campaign as we speak. And one of the things we want to do is bring basketball, mainly celebrities, but celebrities of all sorts, to St. Stephen and St. Andrews to show them the court and to help those people influence and talk to some of the potential sponsors that we're talking to, not only government but corporate sponsors as well and individual donors. So we really want to just bring a spotlight from people from across Canada to see it.
The Archie raises awareness for the importance of historic sports architecture while bringing together members of today's industry and the athletes that paved their way.
I'm excited about the excitement that's going into this project, watching it come to fruition, cherishing a wonderful historic piece. As a basketball player, I love to see the history of the sport here in Canada.
I've been to all three. Came to the first one not knowing kind of what it was like, enjoyed it so much that I wouldn't miss it. In fact, last year, my husband had a kind of a family reunion with his whole side of the family, and I said, I'm sorry, the Archie takes more precedence than that, so I've got to go to the Archie.
Over the past 3 years, the Archie has become a favorite for locals and celebrities alike.
This is one of the greatest moments in my life. I'll remember this as long as it takes me to get to my golf cart.
It's really amazing to me how these guys who come down, the celebrities, are so humble and they just want to hang out, and they don't just come here and spend a couple hours and then go to their rooms. We get to really spend time and get to know each other and build relationships, and that's really important. I love it.
Following the day of fun on the green, tournament participants headed to St. Stephen to enjoy a traditional East Coast kitchen party and visit the world's oldest basketball court. Madison Gowan, CHCO-TV NewsBreak26, St. Andrews.
Thanks, Madison. Over the weekend, dedicated volunteers set out by boat to give one of our region's cherished islands a much-needed cleanup. For more on this, here's CHCO's Lukas Kohler.
Over 20 people took part in the effort to make Navy Island's beaches healthier this last Saturday, with the 9th annual Navy Island Beach Cleanup, which was organized by the Nature Trust. Participants put their full effort into taking any garbage that they could find, including many pieces of netting off the beach.
It's important to get involved with beach cleanups all across the coast of New Brunswick because they're our coast. The Nature Trust has a number of preserves along the coast, and that's why we organize these events. But it's important for New Brunswickers to get involved because these beaches belong to all of us, and we all benefit from having a clean environment.
Efforts such as this, even if it's just picking up the smallest piece of garbage, help the environment and its inhabitants greatly.
Doing cleanups like this benefits not only one individual species, it benefits every single species that live in these habitats. It's not just the marine species, it's the terrestrial species, it's the birds, it's the plants, the trees, everything benefits, as well as, us as people benefiting from having a clean place to live and enjoy.
The beach cleanup was a huge success, with many full garbage bags leaving the beach. Lukas, Kohler, CHCO-TV NewsBreak26, St. Andrews.
That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow me, Vicki Hogarth, on Facebook and subscribe for free to CHCO-TV on YouTube.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.